Hey, the Ryan. Thanks for joining, man. Trying to do some live videos on some digital crypto at this time. I mean, since the market's closed, there's other ways to make some value add plays. My first name's Danny. Yeah, thanks for joining, you all. Yeah, we're just looking at the performance of Doge and ETC. Currently at 69 cents for Dogecoin. ETC's at $24. When we look at a 1 week range, this topped off at 175 right here. Yeah, I was making videos of ETC when it was $15. This was like early April time frame, and now it's popped all the way up, so it's gained quite a bit. Danny, Danny. Yeah, that's my first name. Yeah, I'm just hoping for ETC to make a run here. I mean, it's been on a downward trend since the trend of like 170. Hey Reggie, yes, just for a temporary time being. I think it was because I was like putting out a video, and then somehow they suspended me. So hopefully they'll reinstate me very soon. So I reached out to them, so it should be resolved quickly. So no concerns there. How are you guys all doing today, by the way? Let me know if any of you are holding any ETC or Dogecoin. If there's any coins that you want to look at, we can talk more about it. But thank you all for joining. Yeah, no worries. I'm glad you actually noticed. Where are you from, by the way, Reggie? All right. So, what do you guys think? Like, do you guys think Doge ETC will reach an all-time high? I mean, ETC broke out at mid 170s. Do you think it can run up to 180, 200 in the near term? What about Dogecoin? Do you think it can run up as well? So it's currently at 68 cents with Doge at this time. Yesterday it was at 58 cents. Hey, cool, Reggie. I'm actually from the Bay Area as well, so that's cool. Which part of the Bay Area are you from? Yeah, Doge it's definitely gonna make a run, and there's gonna be the Sunday Night Live with Elon Musk. So it's interesting to see what's all gonna happen there. Supposedly he's gonna be like coming out with like Miley Cyrus, and who knows what he'll talk about with Dogecoin. So that's an interesting event there. Union City, that's cool. I used to live in Fremont, but I just moved to the Evergreen, San Jose area, so I'm not too far away from you. All right, so Dogecoin's it's breaking to 70 cents. I mean, it was just running up to 73 cents at 340, and then now it's at the 67 cents. We look at Ethereum. I mean, okay, it's gaining some traction here. I mean, it's been descending down. I mean, I held on at like $13 ETC, and it ran up. I got a lot of input from some friends, and they were just telling me to take some profits at the top peak. Nice, man. 16K on Doge. That's great, man. Are you holding, or what's your plan? Have you been like making any sales? What's your strategy with Doge? Nice, Reggie. That's sweet, man. What's your target with the ETC? Like, how are you gonna play this? I mean, just looking at ETC. I mean, so I got in around like early April, like April 6th, and then all of a sudden it just popped up. I mean, it could have been nice if I, shedded some at 175, but hey, it's hard to time the market. Got in Doge at 5 cents. Oh my gosh, the Ryan, you are killing it. I mean, I was trying to get Doge, but with me, I'm not like super experienced with like crypto. I mean, I've been investing in crypto since like 2017. I mean, I just put in like $1,000 plus another $600, and the current funds now. I mean, basically, it's all in ETC now, as well as in Cardano. But I was trying to get Dogecoin at like 1-2 cents, but Coinbase didn't have it. So I was like, you know what, screw it. Next thing you know, it ran all the way up. I was going to like, switch it all to a 5K to Doge. But hey, there's a reason to everything, right? Um, Taking half at $1, that's solid. There's going to be a lot of people that will take funds at $1. I'm sure. Um, I mean, Doge right now it's at 70 cents, so not too far away. I mean, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. There's just so much market cap going on. You got 28 billion. That's huge. But Ryan, how much are you up? Hey Naveen, HCMC updates. Is it going to go up? It's going to be difficult to tell when that's going to happen, but it will go up. I mean, it's that David versus Goliath. Um, it's very hard right now because in the OTC market makers are just killing it right now. They're just manipulating so much, and there's just so much people getting involved in cryptocurrency right now. I mean, when you look at the volume, you see so much volume being traded in the crypto world, while when you look at different coins, like on Coinbase or on KuCoin, on Crypto.com, or even CoinMarketCap, there's just so much crypto plays that people are getting involved with right now. I actually got into this play here at like 450. I got in and I got out at $5, and I removed everything and put it into ETC. Um, Over 20. That's sweet, man. Congratulations on that. Um, One other coin I wanted to share with you all. This is a very hot pick coin, but you're gonna have to get like Trust Wallet. Hey, baby, you're supposed to be on your walk right now. Yeah, my baby's Jenny. She just joined, so she just catch me by surprise here. Do I like do I like Sky still? Yeah, definitely, man. Sky is my all-time high play. I mean, even though today it dropped by like 13%, I mean, it went from like 12.5 cents to 9 cents. The market makers are just trying to bring it down before the clinical data comes out. So that's just how I see it. Definitely going to the skyrocket very soon with Sky Bioscience. So I'm not afraid with that. I mean, just knowing that the markets are closed, I'm just trying to get some price actions with crypto plays. There's Doge and ETC. I mean, I'm hoping for ETC to make a run back up here. Um, Had I been patient, could have got in at like 108 with the ETC after topping off at the high point. But you can't really time the market. But it's a matter of when it starts catapulting up to the 200. I mean, AB, when you look at the trend of Sky, if you look back to its prior steps, it's been dropping and all of a sudden it catapults up. You know what I mean? So that's how it's been going with the OTC world. But with ETC, I mean, when the markets are closed, you see so much people getting involved with crypto plays right now. Dogecoin at 70 cents. What do you guys think? Where do you think it's going to run up to with Doge? Like some of you are saying, like Duran, you're saying it's going to go up to like $1. Do you think it's going to happen this Sunday when Elon is on the Sunday Night Live? Yeah, I mean this whole FOMO thing has been killing me. I mean, especially in the crypto world, like when you get out and you see it start going up, you start feeling so anxious, and it's like, I'd rather just stay in and just feel satisfied. That's what's been happening to me. HCMC, I would just be patient. You know what I mean? David versus Goliath, right? David meaning HCMC versus Goliath, the defendant, with the court case going on. So I'm sure HCMC will get paid out very soon. So I wouldn't worry about that. Definitely. But thanks for that question, though. I mean, I'm sure you're wondering like whether it's going to be going up. Yeah, but once it tops off at the $1, do you think that it's gonna like start going down, or do you think it's gonna start going up? What's your take on that? Very close to $1 before the show. Oh, that's right, right. That's a good point. You bring up a very good point there. Um, Definitely. I didn't consider that, but that is something to look into because here's one hot play that I wanted to share with you all. I mean, my friend, he got me involved with this play here. Um, we're looking at PooCoin right here, and we're looking at Bash Tank, Baby Shark Bash Tank. I mean, earlier it was at the 20 million cap, but now it's at the 17 million cap. But I'm thinking this is going to take off. You have a lot of whales getting involved with this here. It's only been like a week old. Bash Tank is the coin play. I really think this is going to take off here. So this is my recommendation to you to get involved. Either you get this on KuCoin, you get this on Crypto.com, or you get this on Trust Wallet, where you go make the pancake swaps to get Bash Tank. And if you do need the code, I can share that with you. But this is a brand new coin here. It went from like just a couple million, now it's already gone up by like so many percentage gains here now at the 16 million cap. So Bash Tank, it's on a downward trajectory, but I'm thinking it's going to pop back up. This looks so nice though, huh? Just looking at the growth of this. And it's only been around since like May 2nd, as you can see. So definitely a hidden gem play for you to take into consideration while we also look at Bitcoin and Ethereum Classic. So let me know what you all think with the price targets. I mean, if you want a value add play, if you look here, we're looking at Coinbase, Ethereum Classic, 65% buy, 35% sell. In terms of 24-hour volume, we have 31 billion. So you got people from all over the world right now making trades right now with Ethereum Classic, right? Whether you're holding this long term or short term, but looking at the typical hold time, that's only like 11 days, as you can see here. So not too long, right? In terms of people holding these crypto plays. Now, if you want to like do some serious day trading where you want to like swing it real fast, here's one that I was playing around with. I made $1,000 and then I re-put it back into ETC, and then I lost even more. Is this here RLC? I mean, if you got in like at the 408 range here, like 408, I mean it's gone up by like 18 cents already, right? And at one point today it ran all the way up to like $5. So that's another play. One other play that's running right now is Cosmos. Um, so question is, if you can get it at the 26, can it pop up to 30? I mean, it ran all the way up to 32 today at 9 a.m. So just getting back to the main plays here, Ethereum Classic is climbing at 125 here, and we got Dogecoin hovering at the 69 cents. What do you I think about vet chain? Huh? Vet chain. That's something new to me. I haven't heard about vet chain yet. Anyone in the chat have any insights on vet chain? So my guess is it will come very close to $1 before the show. That's interesting. Um, okay, it looks like ETC's making a run to 130. Let's hope that it breaks it. Yeah, that's good, the Ryan. I mean, I've learned the hard way too, just thinking that it's still gonna always go up, but you know what? Things go down when it goes up. So I'm just fortunate that I listened to my friend when this thing ran all the way up to like 170. He called me at 150, so I got out like at around like 140, and then I re-entered again. Um, so just having that whole FOMO feeling, just getting involved because what do you guys think? Do you guys think ETC can really make a run here? Like, up to how far? Like, what's your price prediction? Along with Dogecoin, I mean, here it's making a statement here. Looking at a 24-hour range, it's up to like 70 cents now. It might break the glitching. Huh. Is anyone else experiencing that with the glitches that Himank is mentioning? Like, is it the audio or is it the visual that's glitching at this time for you all? Yeah, please provide some feedback so I can adjust accordingly. Is anyone buying Ethereum Classic right now or Dogecoin as we speak? Okay, thank you, Alex, for confirming that. Alex, do you have a play in any of these? Oh man, you make me feel uh, self-assured knowing that ETC is going to run up to 200 because it did peak at 175 already. So I do think that once Doge hits the $1, there's going to be a top off there. Um, it may start going down before it runs up even beyond that. But definitely, there's going to be some resistance at the $1, but it will break that. It's just when will it happen? Some of you are saying that it's going to happen even before the Sunday night, right? So likely today or tomorrow. Will it break through the $1? That's going to be crazy. So a lot of people are going to be making a lot of money, like those who got in like at 001 or 0001 for Dogecoin. But this is huge. Dang, Sean, 78K and ETC at 109. You are locked in right now. That's amazing, man. So how many coins is that? Is that like 1,000 coins for ETC around? Okay, gotcha, Alex. I know you're trying to play it safe here. Um, that's good, man. Having it in cash. Whenever you see the dips, just make sure you get it in. Yeah, there's been talks about how all of the profits from Doge is going to be converting over to ETC. A lot of people have been gaining attention with ETC like all around the world right now, especially like in South Korea. People are trading this night and day right now with ETC. But looking at a 1 month range here, I mean it's trending in the right direction, right? I mean, what goes up will go down very fast. I mean, $75, and then it starts getting down to like the low 100s. That's huge risk right there. But it seems like it's holding up at the 110, 120. Hopefully by tonight it'll start running up, right? It'll be nice to see like by 6 p.m. can it start running up to like plus 140, 150. That'd be huge. Oh, okay, Sean. Thanks for sharing that, man. That's a good price point. 109, man. That's huge. I mean, I'm still at a negative right now because I was so impatient. I just wanted to get in so badly, and that's just a lesson that I learned. So you're at a good state right now. 109. I mean, that was like the low point today, throughout the day. Yeah, I mean, that this is the world of social media now, right? Anything can happen on Twitter, on any type of social media platform when it comes to a celebrity. If it's if it's Elon Musk like tweeting on either Dogecoin or Ethereum, or supposedly like he may be talking about like Bash Tank as well. So I do have a position in Bash Tank right here, Baby Shark Bash Tank. Um, it's so far it's gone up by like 200% already. This is a fairly new play here. I mean, it's only been around since May 2nd, and the market cap's growing huge. The developer, he knows what he's doing. He has a lot of passion in what he's developed and created, and seems like there's a lot more people getting involved with this play here. So that's where we're at. So with ETC, the volume right now, it's gone down by like 30%. But that's normal after seeing the slow drop off. Anyone promoting ETC? I'm not quite sure on that, but I know like the whole like community, whether it's on crypto.com, KuCoin, Coinbase. I mean, there's a lot of people talking about ETC right now. A lot of investors are talking about it, so people are aware of it. But in terms of like social media, I don't know if there's a specific celebrity talking about it. It's just that its platform like ETC can provide even more value when it comes to its its strategy with the code of law. John Partita, Bay Area. Yep. You know it. Which part are you from, John? In the Bay Area. Thanks for joining as well. Hey, you know what? 128 and 109 are some good numbers because I'm in at 136, 135 right now. So I was a little bit impatient there. I was like, it's gonna go up. And next thing you know, right when I bought it, it went all the way down to like 109. So, we're all in this together here. I'm at a higher average, but I'm holding on until it reaches that high point. So Dogecoin is at the 69 cents right now. Time, TYME. Yeah, let's take a look. Let me see if it's on Coinbase. Oh, shoot. Screw that. Oh, Fresno. Sweet, man. Sweet. Fresno. Clovis. Right? Clovis is around that area. Mid-Cal. BTT, is that a coin or what is that? Money bags. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people scalping right now, just taking profits. I mean, up and down, up and down. You see that yo-yo effect happening, and if you can time it right, buy low, get out high, keep doing it. Just you can start eating. Um, so Dogecoin, okay. Let's compare like how much volume of Dogecoin versus ETC right now. So we have 28 billion, while ETC you have 31 billion. So very similar, right? When you look at the data here. I'm positive that people will start taking profits and they'll be finding other coin plays that can start making a run. But people are beginning to pair up Dogecoin and ETC very closely from how I see it. But what's your price predictions, everyone? Pyro Kevin, which one are you down on? Are you down on ETC or Dogecoin right now? Which one are you involved with? Yeah, I think prices. Yeah, there's been a lot of people talking about that, like price differences. from different platforms. I believe with Robinhood, it has to do with like setting your market limits and your limit orders. When you just do a market order, then there's going to be some hidden fees that are charged, and I guess that just goes to the house. So I wouldn't necessarily recommend Robinhood, but it is an easy app to use. The user interface works well for beginners and all that. I mean, I'm all about convenience, but let's say if you want to find an app that doesn't really charge much on like transactions when you convert to cash, then you can look at different platforms. But in most cases, things like Coinbase does charge in terms of fees. Um, so that's how I see it. Okay, so wow. Okay, so Alex, when do you think that's going to be happening? Like 500? When is your assessment of ETC getting up to 500? Yeah, man. I mean, that's how it's been changing, right? This world is changing. I mean, we now just don't even really look so much at data, right? Like, I mean, with like stock investing, I mean, people look at financial statements and all that, but I don't think there's a big impact with that unless like a company does really bad, right? But now it all comes down to social media, perception, and just hype, right? How you attract investors, and look at Dogecoin, right? With no like solid data behind it, but all it takes is just one simple tweet from a celebrity, and bam, there you go. Everyone's jumping on it. So there's that whole like psychology involved with investing now. So that's really different from what we see before because there wasn't much social media around. That's my takeaway. Right now, I mean, everyone's online looking at things. So okay, so look, Kimal, um, ETC price target 200, price target 300, price target 500. Okay, so when do you think all that's going to happen? Like 200, when will that happen? 300, when will that happen? And then 500, when do you think that'll happen? Hyperchain X. Okay. Everyone look into that Hyperchain X. So crypto's sharing with us some plays there. Yeah, yeah, man. I mean, the whole government's trying to regulate it right now, and they're having a difficult time trying to, you know, have some control over that. I mean, the first thing is trying to tax it, right? I mean, that's the first thing. But once people start noticing that, the government has some type of control over crypto world, then they will flock away and just try to take their funds and put it in vaults and vaults. Yeah, so Dogecoin right now is at 96 cents. Um, so we have ETC at 123. So what do you think the price will be like in the next hour or so? Yeah, I mean, how often are people holding on to Doge right now? Like, like let's say if someone buys today, like what's the average time to hold on to Dogecoin? Yeah, thank you all for providing all that insight in the chats. I mean, very informative. So I really appreciate all of the insights that you are giving. It's really helpful. BTT is a TRC10 cryptographic token on the TRN protocol. Huh, that's something new for me. Thanks for sharing that. All right, so money bags. I like that optimism, man. 138 and Doge at 73 cents. I like that, man. So thank you for providing your forecasting. We're all hopeful here to have it go up. Crypto crash. I mean, when you think about it, I mean, there's going to be corrections, right? I mean, when I say corrections, you'll see a drop off of like less than, 15, 20%. But when it comes to a crash of more than 20%, we see that happening to most of these coins, right? But when it does happen, you just have so much people trying to time the market, buying in, dollar cost averaging down, and that's when people start gaining more. Sharika Bond. So I do have a YouTube video on how you can buy SafeMoon, but my experience with that is downloading a Trust Wallet on your mobile phone, whether you have an Android or an iPhone. Download Trust Wallet, deposit some cash from your banking account, your checking account to Trust Wallet, or you can use your credit card, but there's going to be some fees there. And then once you do that, you buy some Binance coin, BNB, or you can buy the smart coins. And then there's a specific identity to buy SafeMoon through the Pancake Swap app within Trust Wallet. Or you can use, KuCoin, or you can use crypto.com to do all of that. So it depends on what you prefer. Yeah, I mean, people aren't even investing that much, and then they're becoming millionaires already, right? I mean, think of like 18-year-olds or 20-year-olds. I mean, people are becoming millionaires like at the every second that we speak. Yeah, good question, Alex. So Alex's question is, what's your price prediction on Doge after the SNL show? So what do you all think? What's your price prediction post SNL show? That's a interesting question. Yeah, I mean, for me at least with Doge, either it's going to be before or after the Sunday event. I have a belief that there's going to be more volume traded in that it can run up, let's say. Yeah, that seems fair. Like with Sean's assessment there, going to like 60 cents, people are going to get afraid, and then the catapult's going to happen. But that $1 is coming, We can't say that it's not possible because it's very likely that it's going to be possible to break that $1 range. There's so much people thinking about that, and there's just so much money being added into Dogecoin right now. Saturday morning dip to 53, and Sunday it'll go back up. Yeah, that's a good assessment. I just wonder though, like with Doge going down, do you think there's going to be an impact on other coins like Ethereum Classic? What's your take? So while Dogecoin goes down, do you think Ethereum will go up or down? But I do feel like Dogecoin is going to be ramping up to bypass the $1. The question is, will it start trending down first before it hits the $1? Right? I mean, just looking at 1 hour range here, it's been hovering at the 67, 68 cents. We look at a 1 week range. It topped off on May 4th, about 3 days ago at 67 cents. It's been on a downward trend, but it's forming a cup handle here. So we're looking at a 1 week range here. And looking at ETC, it's currently at 121. Earlier at 4 o'clock, about an hour and a half ago, it trended down to like 116, and it's been going up to like 121 now. Okay, so you're thinking that there's going to be a negative correlation. So that's true because like as we see like Dogecoin running, you don't see like Bitcoin. It's really stagnant right now with Bitcoin and Ethereum, right? Yeah. So what plays do you all have right now? So Sharika, I say 91 cents, then dip down to 60 cents. Very, very true, right? Because everyone's trying to like say, oh yeah, it's gonna break the $1, and depending on what people have their selling point at, right? They want to exit at like 95 cents, 92 cents. That's possible, and it doesn't even potentially reach or break through the $1. But the fact that there's just so much media hype right now on Dogecoin, it's just unlikely to see it like drop in value, right? I mean, of course it's going to drop in value, but what goes down will go back up because of just so much hype. Yeah, so right now ETC has 31 billion. I mean, it does need more volume to kick in, but at least it's holding ground at like, you know what I mean, 121. Hopefully it doesn't dip even below that. We just need more eyes on ETC. I'm with you 100% there, Sean. You know, hopefully it starts running back up to like 140 very soon. Okay, so Moneybags has a question. What's your opinion on these new hype coins because of Doge that are mostly scams? Well, you know, Dogecoin has really put credibility on the whole crypto world, right? I mean, when you look at like Bitcoin, it's like so high in value with one coin, but like there's all these developers creating coins at like the trillion size so that you can create this supply and demand. And like you have like Safe Moon, right, where there's like trillions of coins available, but how the developer markets it is by burning the token coins, right, throughout the phase to really market itself. And the less coins you have, the more value that it looks for the consumer world. So that's really what's happening right now. So for example, with Baby Shark Bash Tank here, total supply, as you can see, the volume of coins is so high, right? But the market cap, I mean, when it first started, it was like at 2 million, and now it's been climbing up to 16 million. So there's a lot of, you know, Bitcoin crypto investors that really want to buy things for very cheap and sell for steep. That's the difference. And people prefer to have, you know, coins at a higher volume versus like buying one Bitcoin, which most of us can't even afford. I mean, right? So that's sort of the difference. It's all about psychology, how you play the supply and demand. It's all about economics as well and how you market your coin. So that's why there's so much volume in like Dogecoin. I mean, now it's getting more pricey, right? At 68 cents. But before that, it was like 0.001, and it's grown so much. So Dogecoin is definitely the benchmark for all these newly created coins that's coming out in the market from how I see it. But yeah, I'm interested to hear what you all think about your perspective on all these new hype coins to answer Moneybag's question. So Alex Martinez, okay, so crypto isn't going to be taken seriously in my opinion. Gold and silver is a better move. Yeah, I mean that I respect, you know, your comment there. I mean, different ways of holding tangibles. I mean, Alex, I'm with you 100%. At one point, I did consider that as well. Like, you know, like when you experience like market corrections and crash, gold and silver, the value just climbs, right? I mean, you have something to hold on to. So that's a great investment style too. If you have, you know, funds, you can always purchase like real actual gold or silver and hold on to it, put it in a bank vault. When things go bad, you can go around and purchase things. Let's say, you know, when prices are lower in different coins, you can use gold and silver to buy that. So it's definitely a great exchange to have, and I wouldn't exclude that. But most people right now see the rate of growth in different currency plays, and that's what's huge right now. Um, so that's the difference that we sort of see right now in the market. I mean, looking at ETC, right? It ran all the way up from like $12 all the way up to like 170 within days. So the money that you can gain is just so different right now, and that's why people really like the crypto world right now. I think all these scam coins are going to hurt the crypto market. Market's too saturated. That you bring up a fair point, right? I mean, that's the risks that people take, right? When they invest in coins that have no type of use case, right? You have to really have some type of information. But right now, it's really all like news driven. It's all social media hype. So you really just have to ride the wave. Dogecoin came to kill BTC in the crypto market, in my opinion. Musk doesn't even like crypto. Well, yeah, I get your point there. Um, but right now, it just seems like there's just so much money being made right now in Dogecoin, and I really do think that it's gonna break the $1, and whether it's gonna happen before Sunday or after Sunday, that time is going to come. At least for Dogecoin. Um, I'm really interested to see ETC make a run now. I mean, it needs to start gapping up. I mean, so we can make some gains here. Um, so definitely, it needs more volume. I mean, 31 billion is a lot, but it needs more volume in order for this to start climbing even beyond that. I mean, on the 24 range, um, in the morning at around like 3 o'clock a.m., it was at 152. That'd be nice for it to start running up to that price. Um, but the high points are on the lower highs right now. Hopefully, we can see a change very soon. So, for those of you who are new to my channel, please make sure to, subscribe as well, to so that you can get more updates, whether it's live events or new videos that I put out. So I appreciate it for you to support this channel. So thank you very much. Any questions that you have, please leave it down below as well. That's so true, Moneybags. That's a good point there. Yeah, when do you think it's gonna start making a run, Moneybags? I mean, because OT in this whole ETC play right now, it's hurting. Quantum Gaming lost one LAKH in ETC. What does that mean? Thanks for sharing, Quantum. But what's the LAKH? Hey, Craig. Thank you for joining, man. I mean, I'm just trying different avenues. You know what I mean? So I really appreciate you supporting as well. Um, but it's always an opportunity to learn, right? It's all about buying low, selling high, seeing where you can gain on proceeds. But with ETC, I mean, Greg, this was what I was recommending like early April. It was at $12 and it ran all the way up to 175. So when you consider that in the stock market, that's huge gains. And what's interesting is that like with crypto world, the market's open 24/7, 365. And the difference between investing in like crypto versus like stocks as well is that you don't have to have that whole settlement concern with different platforms. You can just trade very quickly and convert. So that's really cool. That's why I like the crypto world as well. I like both, so it's amazing. But Greg, thank you for your comment there, and I hope that you received the gift that I had shipped over. I was at the UPS store on Tuesday and I shipped it out, so hopefully it's coming to you. So Doge will probably hit $1, but any day the crypto market will crash. Like, come on, crypto isn't even backed by the government. It's just market by celebrities and billionaires. I get your point there, Alex. But for me, I just view things in life as anything is possible, right? And it's really becoming a paradigm right now, where this whole decentralized finance realm is really opening the eyes in people. I mean, for example, when you look at Cardano, right? Cardano is another coin play where there's been talks about how like Ethiopia, Africa, they're going to have that available for students now through the Cardano exchange. So that's huge. Um, so quantum, okay, earned from means 100K. Should I sell or hold? Canceling Zika, that's really up to you, and it depends. What's your price average for ETC, if you don't mind sharing? ETC goes up, Doge goes down, vice versa. Very true. That's why there's a lot of people from like Doge shifting over. You know, when Doge goes up, they take their profits, they put it in ETC. When ETC goes up, they go back to Dogecoin and starts buying at the low. Like, let's say if it were to be like at 40 cents, 50 cents, people would start flowing into Dogecoin as well. So that's sort of the difference here. So that's how I see it. So got into ETC at 38, but today was hard watching my gain slip. Still holding though. Well, Zach Laka, I mean, I got in at $12 and wow, lock 100K. That's huge. Congratulations, Quantum. But you know, it's gonna come back unless you made the sell. You know what I mean? Hey, money bag. That's very possible, right? Yeah, I mean, it is. Thank you, the Ryan. I really appreciate it, man. You know, you have a great weekend ahead of you, and go stay healthy, right? Health is wealth, and let's hope for Dogecoin to break that, you know, $1. You know, I know you are a holder of that, and you have an exit strategy. So, God bless you, and you know, have a wonderful weekend ahead of you, the Ryan. And thank you for everything you do, man. I really appreciate it. Yeah. So, what else are you thinking on the price targets right now for Doge? Do you think that it can run up to 75 cents by tonight? I mean, most of you are saying that, you know, people are going to be pumping in more money into these plays once it becomes late night. I mean, we need ETC to start going up. Any opinions on XLM? Anyone? Anyone can answer that question for Alex? But I'm just hoping for, you know, ETC to make a run. I mean, it's been just on a downward trajectory and it's been hurting. I mean, I got in at 138 like at 9 o'clock, and then it started just dumping down. So it's hurting, but would like for it to go back up, you know, so we all can eat. So, you know, for those of you who had just joined, thank you. I really appreciate you joining. Please leave any comments, insights that you have in terms of price targets for Dogecoin and ETC. Would love to hear what you all think about Dogecoin and ETC. Oh man, Shiba Inu? Yeah, I mean, if you'd like, I'll show you my Shiba Inu as well. This is my Dogecoin right here. Call him Kobe Coin. Kobe Coin right here. So Kobe Coins, this is the Shiba Inu coin right here. But he's a 15-year-old Shiba. He's been always looking at me, telling me, "Hey, Dogecoin's gonna go up. Dogecoin's gonna go up." But say hello to Dogecoin right here. Yeah, anything like Dogecoin related, it's going to fly, man. It's all about the psychology of investing in these coins right now, but just understanding risk as well and play it right. Um, it's just crazy to see like Dogecoin just flying all the way up from like what 0.001 now to like 67 cents, you know, and now people are wondering whether it's going to break the $1. That's crazy. It's only been like a matter of weeks for that to happen. The world has changed, definitely. Thanks, Moneybag. You know, he's 15 years old. I had him in college back in 2006. Most of mine right now is in the ETC, Alex. So that's where mine is at. But thank you for asking. So ETC right now is at 119. We need this to start climbing. Come on. Let it start climbing up. So let's say by like 7 o'clock, what's the price point you think ETC and Doge to be at? Hoping for this to start climbing up, man. Well, he's gonna be, he's gonna be passing away very soon. I don't know if you want to deal with that, but I love him though. His name is Kobe. I've had him for 15 years, and I'm hoping for another extra like 5 years in him, if that's even possible with a Shiba Inu. I mean, that means he'll be 20 years old if he can withstand another 5 years. MH production. Uh, okay, think ETC can break all-time high again today. It's all about hype, right? I mean, once the volume starts ramping up to like 50 billion, that's when it's going to take off. It did hit, 175, so that 200 is not too far away. And then Robin Bassnet here, for sure ETC will go up. Hey, what's your assessment with ETC? Like when do you think it's gonna go up, Robin? I like that confidence that you share here. Like, to what price and when? So Chainlink, I'm not familiar with that. Anyone have any familiarity with the Chainlink to answer MH Productions question here? Yeah, hopefully ETC breaks 200 by tonight. That'd be amazing, right? I mean, anything's possible right now with how things are going. But let's hope to see that this pops up very soon. That'd be nice. Is anyone going to be watching the Sunday Night Live SNL to see Elon Musk? It's going to be interesting to see how Dogecoin will be talked about, right? Um, will it, drive the price of Dogecoin up with Elon Musk? And do you think that it's going to be going up before he actually attends the event, or will it be after the event? That'd be interesting to see as well. But there's going to be a lot of people looking at the crypto world during this weekend. That's for sure. That's definitely for sure. No questions asked. How's Baby Shark Bash Tank doing here? So it's grown all the way up to 16 million already with market cap. I mean, definitely a great opportunity to buy right here. I mean, on the low. I mean, it was at 20 million market cap. Definitely going to start flying soon with this Bash Tank Baby Shark coin play. Hey, like God, can't wait for Elon. ETC will be $200 end of this month. I like that. I really like that. Jesse Gonzalez, I think it's another bluff. What do you mean by that? I'd like to know more. Can you share your insights with us? What apps do I use to trade crypto? So I use Trust Wallet, and I also have Coinbase, as you can see here. That's what I use. But I use Trust Wallet as well. I've tried KuCoin and Crypto.com. So those are all the different avenues that I use. But Trust Wallet's good. I use Trust Wallet to buy Binance coins to get Baby Shark Bash Tank, because I do know that this one's going to be climbing up. I mean, it's only been 1 week old, and looking at this graph here, it's on a solid upward trajectory. It's only going to continue to go up, and I really think this is going to 100x very soon. And if you hold this long term, it's just going to be huge. Current coins that I have right now, I mean, ETC, Doge, Bash Tank, those are things that I hold right now. Bitcoin, Cardano as well, ADA, BTC, ETC, Bash Tank. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm holding. But thank you for asking. Good point there, Jess Gonzalez. I mean, that's a good point. I mean, I'm interested to see if there's going to be like an upward trajectory or is it going to go down. How is that going to play out, right? But it all takes one like little comment, right? Like let's say if Elon says like Dogecoin to the moon or like Dogecoin to outer space, like SpaceX. Oh my gosh, like any of those type of comments, that will really take Dogecoin all the way up to the moon, really. And when I say the moon, that means that $1 will be bypassed. And some of you are saying that it's going to happen before or after, but I'd like to hear what you all think, like when that's going to be happening. So, what type of apps do you all use for trading crypto? I'd like to hear from your experience, like what you all like to use. So ETC at 120 while Dogecoin at 67. Will it climb up towards the late night? And how high will it climb up? Is anyone taking like profits or is anyone like buying or selling at this time? Yeah, that's what I noticed too with Elon Musk and Miley Cyrus. So let's take a look on Twitter. Dogecoin, Musk believes Dogecoin in his private stimulus for people. Dogecoin soars past 70 cents to record high after Elon Musk SNLTs. There's all these famous, funny looking pictures here. Elon Musk now wants a pet Shiba Inu after obsessing over meme cryptocurrency Dogecoin. So here, I mean, he's saying, I'm looking for a Shiba pup. Maybe I should send him some pictures of my Shiba Inu and see what he thinks. And Musk says here, there is a good chance that crypto is the future currency of the world. Right? And then the question is, which one is it going to be? He said it could be multiple. That the currency that began as a joke becomes the real currency. That's very possible. I mean, with how we see where things are headed right now. So that's that. I mean, it's funny. All right, so there's another question or comment here. What do you know about the price difference between Robinhood and other platforms? Robinhood seems to be higher than most other apps. So yeah, great question. So like what others have been asking previously as well, what I've noticed is that there's a higher price on Robinhood and it's really turning off others with noticing that difference. And it comes down to like purchasing via market limit order or limit order. So when you do market order, there can be any price that you're willing to buy it at, right? So the asking price for crypto would be much higher, and the difference of the price can go to the house, which would go to Robinhood. So that comes down to the fees that we're talking about. Yeah, so thank you for the question there. Yeah, so KuCoin, I haven't heard of Kraken, but thank you for sharing that. Um, what's your experience with KuCoin, Kraken, and Coinbase? If you were to rate that, like from the best to not so great, and your reasons, what would you rank it in terms of ease of use, fees, and just satisfaction levels to your using it? So Greg didn't get it yet. I'm sure it will be here. Thank you. Okay, yeah. I shipped it out on Tuesday, so it's like ground delivery. So yeah, hope you like it though. I mean, it's just my thank you back to you. Uh, so yeah, I'm doing like a end of month giveaway on several, just gifts just to those who follow and support this channel. So Greg is one of the winners. So that's what Greg's talking about. But for those of you who are either new to this channel, if you just are just tuning in recently, please make sure to subscribe as well and really support this channel. I mean, it's been like less than a year now that I've been on YouTube, so I'm not too experienced, but would love to get your support as I continue to grow and learn and share information with you all, and most importantly, having fun with you all, right? We're all here on a Friday just sharing information with one another, so it's fun. So Dogecoin at 67 cents, 68 cents now. So the volume is at 28 billion, getting close to ETC. So can ETC run up to 130? Anyone think in the next hour or so? I mean, when this thing runs, it runs, right? I mean, because the last week we've seen this run huge. But what's your takeaway with ETC right now? Is anyone like planning to hold long term? Is anyone planning to hold throughout the day? Please let me know what your strategy is right now, depending on, price strategy. All right, so ETC at 120, close to 121, topping off 68 cents. So if we look at a whole 1 week here from May 1st, it was at 33 cents, gained by over 100% over the past week. That's great news for Doge. We look at a 1 week here for ETC, 37, so it's gone up by huge numbers. We'd love to see ETC and Dogecoin just run up towards the end of the night here. I mean, it's going to be huge. And right now, it's the number 16 most held coin right now, according to Coinbase. And typical hold time is about 11 days. So about 2 weeks hold. I mean, this was like 3 weeks, but now a lot of people are like, buying and selling ETC much faster now. It seems like it went from like 17 days to 11 days, so it's condensed down by 6 days. So I wonder why. All right, so Dogecoin has 68 cents. What do you think it's all going to go up to today? Yeah, we definitely need ETC to start hitting the 50 billion volume trading, as well as Dogecoin. That's when it'll start running up. Anyone have any forecasting on ETC Dogecoin that you'd like to share? Like, what price do you think this is going to be running up to? Like, when do you think it's going to run up to 200 for ETC if you are a believer that ETC is going to start bull running? And what price do you think Dogecoin will be reaching up to? And at what point, when do you think this will happen? All right. ETC at 121, I mean, down 15% since the 24-hour range. Come on, we got to see this climb up. I mean, it's down 1.85% during the last hour. Dogecoin is slightly up by a bit. Within the last 24 hours, it's been running by 21%. So, yeah, you're right. Like, while one goes up, the other goes down. So let's hope for both to go up, really. Dogecoin at 68 cents. ETC at 121. We just need to start seeing it climb up. What does everyone think about SNL and how it will affect the Dogecoin price? I think Dogecoin's beginning to climb up here. All right. I mean, yesterday it was at the 52 cents and now it's climbing up. 4 o'clock, it hit a threshold of 72 cents. Now it's at 66 cents, but it's been climbing up since then. So there's this whole inflection point that's happening here at 66 cents. Question is, can it start moving up now? Well, ETC, it's holding ground at like 120, so that's a good sign, but we need to see this climb up. Alright, so Elon Musk has made it clear he is ready to tweak his SNL critics, tweeting, "Let's find out how Live Saturday Live really is." So Elon Musk dubs himself the Doge father in SNL promo tweet. That's funny. Hey, Rock Hall, thanks for joining, man. I appreciate the love there, right? I did tell you that ETC was gonna run, right? When it was like at $12. So all the YouTube videos I was pumping out on ETC, I may not have been right on Cardano. I mean, Cardano, I mean, it didn't go down, but comparing it to ETC, ETC took off. I mean, you know, making videos on ETC back in early April, telling everyone to get in, and you know that would have been huge. I wish I had invested a lot more, but hey, the gains are there, so that's better than losing, and was able to capitalize on some of that, so that's huge. Getting in at like $12. So, Rock, were you able to get involved with ETC as well? What's your experience with ETC as well as Dogecoin here? Let's see how Baby Shark is doing. Bash Tank. Okay, so it's climbing up now. It's going to hit the 17 million market cap. It's only been like 1 week old with this play here. It's been around since the 2nd of May, right? And it's going to climb long term, that's for sure. Oh, nice. Okay, Cardano. So that means you've gained, right? I mean, because now Cardano's at like 160, 170 cents. Back then it was like at 120, 130. So I hope you got in at a low price point. That's a good point, Robin. I mean, I think Doge. Robin is stating here. I think Doge won't go far. Elon Musk just mentioned it to create hype, more viewers tuning into SNL. Yeah, I mean that's up for discussion. I highly agree with you there. I mean, of course, celebrities want more viewing time, but he's definitely made a lot of people money, right? When Doge was like at 2 cents, 1 cent, double zero two, and now climbing all the way up to like 70 cents. That's just huge gains. So congratulations, with all the Dogecoin winners. But ETC, man, I'm hoping for ETC to run all the way up to like $200 because I really do believe that ETC can in the long term break the 4-digit scale. Ali, good question there. I really think that this weekend is going to be a big testament in the whole crypto world to see whether it's going to be going up or down. It just seems like there's a lot more attention. A lot more people are like downloading apps, whether it's Trust Wallet, KuCoin, Coinbase. So much people are like investing into the crypto world right now because a lot of people are becoming more impatient because while you see investors in the stock market seeing so much stocks getting impacted, they're beginning to also consider allocating their investments into crypto. So that's what we're beginning to see, and that's opening up a new beacon into the crypto world. And Rock, regarding news on Sky Bioscience, I mean, it's all about the market makers, right? So Rock Hall is asking about Sky. Sky is a biotechnology company. They're using cannabis, not your typical cannabis that you get from the local dispensary, but this is bioengineered um, product that's put into like glaucoma patients' eyes. In fact, they're going to be starting human clinical trials. Um, so that's the interesting play, and I do think Sky's going to be skyrocketing. What goes down will come up, so I'm not worried about that. It's going to run like ETC and Dogecoin from my perspective. It's just a matter of when. You know what I mean? Market makers are trying to get the share price at a lower price right now, so that's what's happening. But don't worry about Sky. I mean, just sit back, relax, and just let it ride. It's gonna ride high. All right, so Rock Hall, I think Chainlink has a long way to run. What is Chainlink, Rock? If you can share with us that information. All right, so we're looking at Dogecoin to the moon here. All these different memes. So you have the Shiba with the dollar picture here, Doge Father. You have a Shiba Inu with the bull. The Wall Street Bull. That's funny. Doge. You have this rocket with the Shiba Inu picture. That's funny. That's very funny. I am a meme. I am also real currency. Dogecoin. That's crazy, huh? How you have a picture of a dog. I actually have a Shiba Inu too, and it's just funny to see how there's just so much media attention going on with Dogecoin. All right, so getting back to the comments here. So, hi Bella, Angela, thank you for your question. Thoughts on ETC? Good time to buy ETC now or what? I mean, looking at the price point, right? I mean, when you look here, it reached 175. Current price is at 123. So that's up for you to decide whether you think it's a good price point or not. But I think long term, the fact that the market cap is growing and the volume of coins being traded at a currency of like 30 billion, that just tells you that there's so much potential. Okay, so Rock Hall on Chainlink. It is an interchange that gives more depth into smart contracts. So thank you for providing us insight on that. But Bella, I would monitor, see whether you can get it at this price. If you're willing to get it at the 120 range or 110 range, that's up to you. But we know that today it did at one point get to like 109 at like 12 o'clock. And right when it did hit 109, it ramped all the way up. So as you can see, there's a lot of buyers at this area here. At the 113, the resistance, people bought there and it just started running up too. But now it's looking like it's going on a upward trajectory. That's the hope here. You're welcome. I mean, just make sure you know what you're investing in as well, because, um, this was, I was recommending this at like uh, $12, like early March, April time frame, and it's run up by a lot. But there's a lot of people that are buying in right now because they see the value in what Ethereum Classic can do. I mean, this is a cryptocurrency with a special focus on the code of law. I mean, we know that the crypto world is really changing right now. We're looking at Ethereum Classic, right? Build unstoppable applications, right? What is Ethereum Classic? ETC is a decentralized computing platform that executes smart contracts. Applications are ran exactly as programmed without the possibility of censorship, downtime, or third-party interference. Ethereum Classic is a distributed network consisting of a blockchain ledger, native cryptocurrency, and robust ecosystem of on-chain applications of services. So it's all about decentralizing the finance, immutable, unstoppable, active ecosystem of participants in a global permissionless network, untampered ledger since 2015. Ethereum Classic Genesis block, censorship resistant network, executing contracts exactly as programmed. ETC is one of the purest decentralized projects in the cryptocurrency space. So as you can see, purest projects. To understand the technical merits of ETC and how the project is positioning itself for the decentralized future, you'll need to understand Ethereum Classic's original story. Whether you're a developer, investor, journalist, or market research, the best place to learn about ETC is a knowledge base. All right, so knowledge base. All right, so what is ETC, right? So this is for a beginner's introduction to get you up to speed with ETC and the blockchain technology. So you can definitely check this out. Just going to ethereumclassic.org just to get more insights on what ETC is all about. But hope that helps. Let's say if you're new to understanding what ETC is all about. All right, so Wow, that's a very low price point there. I mean, I think anyone would love to buy ETC at $30. I personally don't think that it will even touch $30 as a floor, as a support level. So um, I highly doubt it. For it to hit $30. Um, Definitely that price point has been put out of the equation already. Um, but yeah, with 50K buying power, I mean, there's many coins out there. I mean, whether you want to invest in digital currency or in the stock market, I mean, um, you should really try to understand what your entry price is. With Dogecoin, it's at like what, 68 cents right now. I mean, it previously was at 30 cents, right? About a week ago. When we pulled back here May 1st, it was at 33 cents. If you got it at that point, you would have doubled your money right there. You would only have to spend 25,000 to get the amount of Dogecoins that you want. Now, if you were to get in Dogecoin with $50,000 right now, then that means, if you were to buy it a week earlier, then you would have saved on 25,000. So that's your call when you're investing big time with that amount of money. Um, but yeah, I mean, just try to understand what your entry strategy is. I definitely, I do think so. 100 is a very uh, low floor for ETC, right? It's definitely a low floor, and it's very unlikely to see it go even below that. I mean, if possible, like 90, but it's going to be very difficult to time that. And who knows? They may just ramp up to 200, and you might miss the boat. You know what I mean? But just looking at the volume of ETC being traded, it's huge right now. So that's my takeaway with where ETC is headed. Yeah, it could pull back, but definitely not $30 to Rock's, point here too. Definitely very difficult for it to hit 30. I agree with him as well. Just looking at the volume, it may even go up even beyond that. So that's possible. Bella, which one are you planning on going into, ETC or Dogecoin? Good question. Okay, so Cardano, I think it's going to start running. I mean, during the last few weeks, we haven't really seen much action with Cardano. However, it's been going up from like 120 now to like 160, 170. I really do think it's going to break the $2 and start ramping up to the $5 range. Just with so much news coming out right now with Cardano and the value that it brings. It's a long term project that people see that can add value in DeFiing things. Hey, Hamang, thank you so much. And is this your first time like going to this channel? I'm curious, or have you seen prior videos in the past? Bella, are you planning on hitting a 100% gain or 80 to 100% gain? Is that your aim? Yeah, thank you, man. Thanks for stopping by, though, Himank. I don't know how you were able to find the channel, but really appreciate it. And as the interest from the audience comes, then I'll definitely start doing it more often. I just need more people to support, and people like you supporting. I'll definitely start doing more of these live events. So thank you, and please make sure to subscribe as well. Get the bell notifications turned on so you get up to date insights. I mean, we're all here to share information as well, so I appreciate that. Okay, so Rock Hall. I mean, Rock Hall's been following for some time now, and he's talking about Cardano. So Cardano ADA is a blockchain platform built on a proof of stake consensus protocol called Ouroboros that validates transactions without high energy cost. Wow, are you trying to buy on a Robinhood? Hey Sumo, thanks for joining. I mean, you've been leaving like YouTube comments and all that on different videos. It's nice to see you actually on here. So thank you. Wow, crazy man. Dang, have Ethereum Classic over 5 and Ethereum at 114. That's huge. Congratulations, brother. Are you planning on selling, or are you planning on going long term with this bad boy? Oh yeah, so I'm definitely gonna be doing like live events too Sundays, around 7 p.m. That's the goal. I've already made an announcement with like YouTube followers that Sunday will be the time frame that I'll be doing uh, these events. Long term always. You're a wise man. You are a wise man. I mean, when you look at a bell curve right now, like how many people have ETC at less than $5? You are within the 5% of all investors of ETC right now holding on. So that's the benefit of going long term. You create wealth, and that's how you do it, man. So congratulations. Give us some of your insights on how you've done it. Like, well, Bella, good question. I've had Coinbase. I've been using it since 2017. But yeah, I mean, to Robin's point there, I mean, if you want a low risk play, Cardano right now is a great play as well. So, Cardano's not gonna. It's not driven by media hype. It's driven by its actual use case. Adding value, and based on what Rock Hall and Robin is saying, it's only gonna increase as well. And I do have a position in Cardano as well, but mainly in ETC. Oh yeah, Binance.com is a good one. Binance has low fees, but if you're looking for, a site that has really good user interface where it's very easy to buy and sell, then I like, Coinbase as well. It's just that when you convert to cash, let's say when you're trying to cash out, there will be fees, but you just deal with that until you get really good at, crypto trading and all that. Then you can find different avenues like Binance, different platforms. But starting off, using Coinbase, there's nothing wrong with it. It does have fees when you convert to cash. But let's say when you deposit cash in, and you convert from like Ethereum to like Bitcoin or like Ethereum to Cardano, then there's no cash or fees that you have to pay for. It's up until you try to cash out when you're trying to send it to your bank, and the funds go in like within like 1 or 2 days, at least from my experience, into the bank account. So Masari, no, I haven't. But this other site here, Coin Market Cap, is pretty good as well. It gives you some live up to date information on how well it's doing, and you can also see the market cap as well. Um, you know, when it hit the peak of like 175, it had like 42 billion, while right now it's at 31 billion. That's a very good question, Bella, because I don't know the answer to that, and you got me thinking about it. Now I'm curious. Does anyone know whether you can put like buys, puts, and calls similar to like the stock market? I'm pretty sure you can, right? Unless it's not possible. I know there's no settlement fees or anything like that. Where, let's say, if you're like trying to trade and then you have to wait 2 days for the funds to clear, you don't have that problem with cryptocurrency. So you don't have to go through like TD Ameritrade or like Fidelity or like um, E-Trade, to have the funds settle and clear before you make another investment. In the crypto world, you can just trade so fast, convert, and it's very quick. You have high frequency trading, so it's amazing. So Bella, with the amount that you have, if you see ETC, not to say that it's going to go down, but if you see it going down like to this price point, like where we see it here, like at let me go at the 24-hour range. So for example, if you see it hit like 12 p.m. price with the 50K investment and you get out now, right? The difference of like 109 to 123 at $50,000 worth, you're gaining huge. So that just satisfies your investing strategy on a day. Oh, thank you for that, Rock Hall. Does it cost anything for opening up a Coinbase Pro account? Yeah, that's so crazy, right? I mean, just when you see those kind of differences, just stay away from Robinhood. I mean, it is a growing app, intended for like the millennials because of its user interface, but I don't know. I like more legit apps. That's why I use Coinbase. Crazy Mexican, are you asking for my insights? I really think it's gonna break. Tri- uh, I mean, I was predicting triple digits, and I really do think $250 is not too far away. Yeah, you can use margin as well. I know like crypto.com, crypto app, and I know KuCoin potentially. It does have margins, so you can do margins as well. But I kind of stay away from margin, just invest what you have versus margins because the fees will kill you. But let's say if it runs up, then you can offset the fees. You know what I mean? Crazy Mexican, are you holding on right now to ETC? Have you made a lot of money on Tesla? Yeah, thank you for your question. Dogecoin. So, while looking at the price of Dogecoin, you know, since a week, oh, it's climbing now. It was at like 30 cents about a week ago, and now it's gone up close to like 70 cents. So it's changing. The trend line is changing for Dogecoin, and I really do think that it's gonna start hitting 80 cents very soon. In the near term, 80 cents. Question is, will it break the $1 before the SNL event with Elon Musk and Miley Cyrus? That's very likely to happen. Although that's not like 100%, right? I mean, it may be a negative impact, but we'll see though. But I do know that it will break the $1 range. I just don't know if it's going to be happening like this weekend or will it happen like the weekend after. That's my takeaway. Yeah, so Dogecoin, its volume right here, it's very similar to ETC. And people are monitoring Dogecoin and ETC like a hawk right now, right? Just waiting to see it climb because when it climbs, it'll climb. Um, it's been like on a steady trajectory for like 4 years now, right? And now that we are in 2021, we're seeing a huge breakout. So that's where we're at with ETC. Dogecoin. Hi, Kyle. Yeah, I would recommend just looking at Twitter and just seeing all of the information that Elon is tweeting about. There's just so much information going on right now. In fact, on social media, on Twitter at least, there's like this picture here, guest starring right here with Miley Cyrus and Elon Musk right here. Here's a picture. And supposedly there's going to be talks about, Dogecoin and all that. So, all right. So, Elon Musk, Miley Cyrus this Saturday. And, cryptocurrency is promising, but please invest with caution. So, what he's basically saying is that, this is going to be the game changer, but with game changer innovation, there's going to be the ups and downs, but there will be higher highs and higher lows. That's basically what he's saying from how I perceive it. Wow, that's amazing. My friend works at Tesla. He's been working there since 2016. He has shares at $40 and he hasn't sold anything. So he's gone up so much. I mean, he doesn't even make that much too, and from Tesla's share price going up, he can be a millionaire very soon, and he doesn't even have a college degree, just working at Tesla, getting in at like $40, doing the employee stock purchase. So that's great for him. So Tesla will go up though. I mean, Bella, I know you're kicking yourself right now not selling at 880, but if you hold long term, it's going to pop over to 1,000. Come on. Everywhere in the Bay Area, I see like a Tesla. I mean, for every, 10 cars, you see at least two Teslas on the road now. So that's how I see it. So Dogecoin at 69 cents. Supposedly, like, Elon was gonna like tweet something about Baby Bash Tank as well, Baby Shark Bash Tank. So this is a coin that I got in. Um, it was previously like 5 million market cap a couple days ago, and now it's gained by like 200%. This coin has only been around since May 2nd. Um, you see people investing thousands. I've actually seen some whales investing like 10,000 into this here. And these are like the hidden gem coins that can really 100x in the long term. So that's my assessment. Dogecoin at 68 cents. So it's at around the 67, 68 cents. Not much traction going on. as you can see. Um, oh, yes, that's cool. So that means you work in Fremont, huh? Or Milpitas? That's cool. San Francisco, Bella? I'm actually in San Jose, Santa Clara area. So we are like basically in the Santa Clara Bay Area region, California. So what's all of your price targets? Like when are you trying to get out with ETC and Dogecoin? If you are holding on to it, I'd be interested to know. Yeah, I lived in Fremont like last year. Um, you ever go to Suju's Coffee on Washington Boulevard? Or the Fremont Hub? Yeah, Lake Elizabeth. It's a really nice place. I take out my dog Shiba Inu out to the park there. It's nice. Okay, we're seeing some movement here with Ethereum. Let's climb to 130, 130. So you have Dogecoin here at 69 cents. Yeah, it's good, man. Get the coffee there. It's really good. Get the snow cap during summertime. It will keep you up and it will taste really good. Snow cap is the name. I'd recommend it. In fact, you should go later and get a snow cap drink and let me know how it is. I mean, I used to live like right across the street from that area off of Washington, and it's nice. People study there and all that too. A lot of people are there. Oh yeah, I like that raw call. ETC to 300. That's what's up. We need that kind of confidence, right? We're not trying to pump it, but hey, anything in life is possible, right? And those who think things are impossible, those are the people who don't ride the wave. That's a good point. So I put some into Binance on ETC. Short term will be 200, then move it back to ADA or Ethereum in general. That's very smart, right? I mean, once you make those positive proceeds and you move it into ADA, because ADA hasn't broken out yet. I mean, it broke out like earlier during the year from like less than like $1 up to like where it's at now. But question is, can it ramp up to like $5, $10, right? I mean, anything in this whole crypto world can happen, but ADA hasn't been gaining huge yet, and that time can come for ADA as well. So I wouldn't exclude a Cardano. That's funny, crazy Mexican. You're actually in Fremont. So have you been to Lake Elizabeth? Oh, I shouldn't even ask that question if you live in Fremont, right? That means you'd be living in a rock if you haven't checked out the lake in Fremont. But it's nice to see here ETC climbing up. So ETC, can it climb up to 140? So it's moving. So Dogecoin in the last 24 hours, it's at 25% gain. My goodness, man. Can you imagine if you got this like a penny? That's sweet, man. live in Santa Cruz and work in Fremont. So that's a bit of a commute for you, huh? Driving on the Highway 17. Yeah, Kyle. It is implied hints like what he's saying. You know what I mean? Definitely. But it's crazy how one single tweet can just like make such an impact with Dogecoin. Elon Musk. I like that assessment, man. Let's hope for ADA to go up. Very good question, Jerry. Very good question. I mean, I'm constantly thinking about that every day now, right? Because the world is changing now, right? People really like the whole idea of like um, decentralized finance. People like control of their money. And when it comes to like investing in stocks, you know, if you're a day trader, you hate that whole concept of like settlement funds, right? You have to wait 2 days for your funds to clear before you make the next investment move. But with crypto, it's high frequency trading. So the question that you have is stock versus crypto distribution. 90 to 10, 80 to 20, 70 to 30, 60 to 40, higher, lower, nada. Well, it all depends, right? Because if you look at the whole entire population right now, I would say that most people are like in the 90 to 10% right now, while you have 80-20 beginning to change, 70 to 30. In fact, there's some people that are going all crypto right now. Some are going 20% stocks, some are going 80% crypto, some are moving their stock allocations, their profits into crypto. In fact, there's one of my followers who was telling me that his friend made 70K on Neo and then brought it to crypto and brought that up to like 600,000 in profits just in crypto alone. So there's just so much potential value in both sectors, I would say, right? You just have to find the right companies if you're investing in the stock market. And in crypto, you just have to know what you're investing in. What's the use case in crypto and how can it really add value? So that's how I see it. For me, at least, I would say that right now, you know, I have an investment in one, actually, many companies, um, but most of my allocations are in stocks, even though now, ever since Ethereum Classic has run up so much, it balances out my portfolio, right? But had I gone like all crypto invested in ETC early on, then that would have been huge, but you can't really predict, right? And most people don't really take on that risk because, you know, we're all human here too. Okay, so Crazy Mexican, use crypto gains to make yourself rich enough to become option trader. Then you can buy leaps and make your money working for you for life. That's a great point. Find ways to gain on positive proceeds. And what's Tetra, Rock? I'm interested. Can you tell us more about Tetra? I'm thinking about Tetris, the game. But I don't know what Tetra is. The struggle and trust is for real. I'm with you on that, definitely. I mean, it's all struggles. Just gotta, have that conscious mind of being successful and not thinking with limiting beliefs, thinking that it's impossible to make money in the crypto world or even in the stock market. There's tons of companies out there that will do well. There's tons of coins out there that can gain so much value. I mean, look at Ethereum Classic, look at Dogecoin. ETC about a month and a half ago, it was like $12. It ran all the way up to like 175, right? So that's huge. I mean, Dogecoin, this was less than the penny, like way less than the penny. Oh, go Tetra Biopharma. I remember. Yes, yes, Tetra Biopharma, definitely. Yeah, crazy Mexican. You know, with Safe Moon, it's grown so much in capital, right? And I do think that it's going to just continue to grow, right? There's so much publicity going on with Safe Moon right now. Instead, I went with Baby Shark Bash Tank. This is like a 7 day old coin here. I got in when the market cap was 5 million. I used a Trust Wallet, Pancake Swipe. I bought um, Bash Tank Baby Shark coin. So threw in like $500, and now it's grown by like 200% already. And one of my friends is saying this is gonna go to 100x gains with this one here. So Baby Shark Bash Tank is the future, and it's nice to see the market cap grow from like 5 million to like 16 million already. Earlier today it was like at 200 million, so it's definitely gonna test those peak points again, the resistance points. It's gonna start taking off. So ETC versus ETH. You know what? I mean, that's I would say that there's more potential right now in ETC, and ETH, it's growing, right? I mean, you hold it long term, where it's at right now at 3,000, it's going to go up beyond 10,000, because the benchmark is Bitcoin. It's already close to 60,000. I would see that it would be very unlikely for ETH to sit around, 4 digits. It will reach 5 digits in the long term. So right now with Dogecoin price, it's at 69 cents. Um, ETC 123. So that's where we are at right now. So as you can see, there's going to be the event with Elon Musk on SNL, starring Miley Cyrus. Current price is at 69 cents. Within a week, it's gone up by like over about 100% gains from last week. ETC has gone up by like 240%. In fact, it was higher when it was at the high point of like 175. But I do think it's going to start trending up in the right direction, holding this long term, from my perspective. So PayPal versus Coinbase or other as a platform for purchasing and wallet. What is the best for minimizing fees? Yeah, Binance would be a good one, from what people are sharing on this chat here. Yeah, so Jason, you can message me on Instagram, and then I can give you more feedback on how to purchase and all that stuff. Yeah, I can connect you. So my Instagram is all I see is W, and then you just ping me, and then I can give you the guidance to get to where you need to be. Yeah, there's no safe moon on Coinbase. Coinbase is for like main coins that are reliable and trusted. The hidden gem ones aren't on Coinbase, so you wouldn't find Safe Moon or Baby Shark Dash Tank. You'd only find that on like Trust Wallet, KuCoin, or like crypto, where you buy Binance coins and then you convert that um, to whatever you're looking for. Yeah, so message me, Jason, and then yeah, I'll guide you in the right direction. And then, are you still bullish on Sky? Oh heck yeah, Jerry, I am. I am 100% bullish with the Sky, no doubt about that, man. You know, in fact, I kind of like seeing the price go down, because what goes down will catapult up. Oh, John, thank you for asking. Right now, not at the moment. Um, I will be reinstated supposedly. So, yeah, no doubt about that, Jerry. That's my number one conviction play. I believe in the science. They have an all-star team. So definitely going to skyrocket like ETC. Smart move, man. You know that's how you do it. All of the early investors, they have a warrant where they can purchase at 6 cents because they were the investors of like August timeframe, buying like millions of shares, like 8 million shares. So they have the flexibility to buy at 6 cents. But that's ending, I believe, this upcoming week, where they are allowed to buy at that low price. And then after that, the pressure for selling at that low price for the company is off, and then they get to start pushing up the price, and it's gonna go up to the $1 range for sure towards the end of the year. I mean, clinical trials data is coming. Yeah, I looked at the filings too. I mean, their financial data looks solid, right? I mean, they're building on the assets, limiting on the liabilities. So that's always good. Looking at the assets and liabilities from 2021 compared to 2020. I mean, CEO's doing a good job at building the company in terms of saving and maximizing assets in position to get into the clinical trials. So it's good news there. It's just that market makers they're trying to buy shares at a low price before the catapult. But I'm holding this long term. Yeah. So just keep adding, man. 100K shares. I have 1.6 million shares of Sky Bioscience. So, you know, just waiting for that thing to take off, man. That's my high conviction play, as well as ETC right here. Oh, look at that, Himeg. ETC 170 within 6 hours. I like that. Within 6 hours. You know, I mean, the market's been terrible in the stock market. I mean, but in the crypto world, it's been lovely, right? It's been really lovely in the crypto world. So you kind of have to like do both. You know what I mean? You got to see opportunity in both areas. It's not like saying we're giving up in the stock market. No way. I mean, we're finding opportunities in both areas. Yeah, I mean, just holding on tight, Jason. Thanks, Jerry. I appreciate that. And iBio, yeah. I mean, with the toxicology data, I mean, as well as creating a new next generation item with the iBio 202 for COVID vaccines, that's huge. You know, yeah. So also, please make sure, let's say if you're new to this channel, please make sure to subscribe to this channel here. So I didn't know that. So the prices are actually lower at that time. So when do you see high prices, Crazy Mexican, from your trend? Like, when do you expect to see like Dogecoin and Ethereum to run? Because Himank is saying that ETC is going to be running to 160 very soon by like 6 hours. So that's around like 1 o'clock time frame. So really just hoping to see it catapult. Yeah, definitely. There's the highs and the lows. Um, just have to understand, what you risk, what you have in there. You have to be willing to risk it, right? So just take advantage. Thank you, Bella. I appreciate that. Definitely. Let's go ETC. So, Bella, did you end up getting some ETC? Hey, John Guts. Um, in terms of shares with INMD, I have like like less than 500,000 shares of INND. Reopening stocks, just to keep it simple, those stocks will start going up. I'd be a little bit more cautious about like Zoom, right? Like all the companies that did benefit, especially during the active COVID times, but things are beginning to open up, and maybe that might be a change to how well the stock market performs. Um, so crazy Mexican here. Um, highest prices are usually on the weekends when the high rollers still have that itch to scratch while the stock markets are closed, likely at night. Although ETC is just channeling for now. Ah, very good point. I really like that assessment. You're so true because people need to get their dopamine rush, right? And how do they get their dopamine rush? By, you know, getting involved with crypto because it's 24/7, 365 when the stock market's closed. What? They charge you 140? Yeah, there's a lot of mixed feelings whether, it's going to be going up or high. Oh, John, hey man, INND, I'm hopeful that it's going to be reaching $1 towards the end of the year. So, medical devices, where it's at. You need these type of products for people to live a healthier life or a manageable lifestyle. Crazy Mexican. I think everyone has a story, right? I mean, a very similar story, but thank you for sharing that. I mean, dang, just $123 now to like 60,000. My goodness. That insurance company probably invested that 123 to buy Bitcoin. Yeah, I remember I had Tesla shares at like $72 before the reverse split, and then I had to make some credit card payments. But had I not sold that 7,000 in Tesla at that time when it was $72 per share before the stock split, then that'd probably be in the high range, similar to like one Bitcoin price. So it's give or take. In life you always gotta deal with fees you gotta pay. So you're not alone, but that hurts though, man. Being able to buy a coin for 123, that's just amazing. Yeah, Bella. I mean, I don't know why you should have asked us, but I don't want to give you that guilt trip right now. It could have been better if you bought it on Coinbase. Robinhood's just robbing, hence the name Robin. MJB, I'd say so. It's we are in an era of decentralized finance. We are in an era where we see the value in cryptocurrency. About 3 years ago, right when we started hearing about crypto, a lot of people were uncertain. If you were to do a survey, most people would probably say they don't trust in crypto. But now it really validates the high impact that crypto has on the economy, right? Now you're beginning to see how Tesla is beginning to accept digital currency to buy their cars. To go to like basketball stadium events, you can use cryptocurrency, even Dogecoin. So it's really changed. It's a paradigm shift. Um, BitConnect, what is that? I don't know what BitConnect is, but share with us what that is. Any thoughts on the gaming stocks like GMBL versus DraftKings? Yeah, I don't know too much about all of that, but I know like DraftKings, just knowing that people have their itch in sports wagering is going to be huge, just how states legalize it. I mean, in like Nevada, different states you have legalized like gambling, and if you can roll that out in like California, oh my gosh, DraftKings will skyrocket. Okay, thanks, Crazy Mexican. Please make sure to subscribe as well. I really appreciate all of your insight that you share, and let's hope for the best in the crypto world. Thank you, man. Make sure to, stop by when you're in Fremont just to get a snow cap from Suju's Coffee. It'll be a refresher on your way back on the Highway 17 to Santa Cruz. I wouldn't say crappy. I mean, there's a reason to why one is less costly than the other, right? Of course, Ethereum ETH is more established, right? But in terms of like investment growth, the rate of growth can be significantly different. I think rate of growth for ETC is much higher than ETH, and for that reason, I'd very much prefer ETC as an investor. But yeah, thank you for that question though. It's definitely secondary and it has a different approach, and there's a reason to why it just grew all of a sudden, all the way up to like triple digits. And as you can see with Dogecoin here, it's climbing up now. I mean, it's up to like 70 cents now, so it's looking solid here. How's the baby shark doing? Okay, it's getting up to like close to 16 million. And any other questions that any of you have? So BitConnect was a Bitcoin Ponzi scheme that lasted about a year, many years ago. I got in late, but those who got in early made millions. RDD, I'm not too sure what RDD is. So we have Redcoin, 007, Coin Market Cap. It was at 0008. It's a climber. It's looking like it's climbing. That's all I can say. So Dogecoin, within the last 24 hours, it's run up by by 32% already. So it was at 50 cents, now at 70 cents from like a day perspective. So it's growing. At least with ETC. Yesterday it was at holding ground at like 130, 140. Now it's establishing itself at 120. And in terms of people buying in, I think there's a lot more buyers and sellers right now at this point. Yeah, no worries, Jason. Thanks. Thanks for all your support, and yeah, follow me on Instagram and message me, and I'll guide you through that. But thank you. Um, but overall, I mean, I've been on this live stream for over 2 hours now. Any questions that any of you have related to Ethereum or Dogecoin that I can answer at this time? But we're seeing, positive trends going with Dogecoin here. It's holding ground at 70 cents, and Ethereum's been holding ground at $120, so that's good. I mean, it was quite scary like earlier during the day when it was like at like 129. At one point it was like 124, and then it dropped down to like 112 today during noontime, and then again at 3:30, 117. So let's hope for that reverse trend to come, and I'm confident that we're gonna start seeing the 200 range. I'm not trying to pump this up, but I just know that it's gonna be coming because I have high confidence. I mean, especially since it's been 4 years since it's been moving. ETC hasn't had any traction since the last 4 years. But okay, that really sums it up here. But I just wanted to say thank you so much, all of you, for joining in and listening, and I will continue to do more live events. But please check out the Sunday at 7 p.m. For live events related to investing in stocks, crypto, you name it. Just come with any insights and come with your top 3 picks so that we can discuss further. So Robin, I got into crypto back in 2017. I bought BTC back in 2017 using Coinbase. Yeah, so that's when I started. At the time when it was getting popular. Yeah, thank you, Rock. I appreciate it. I may get on later again today. We'll see. But for now, I'm um, gonna be just taking off right here. Yeah, definitely, John. And please make sure to subscribe as well. All right, to my YouTube, and stay tuned for more related updates. You know what I mean? All right. Well, thank you all. Have a beautiful weekend. God bless, and